study, I'll let Dr. Sherber talk about it more, but a study showing that pollution is actually one of the big culprits of not only breaking down that skin cells, but also the pollution in the skin is going to give pigmentation issues. So we really wanted to protect the skin from free radicals, but also from pollution. So we do have a great news, because this sounds a little, depressing, but we do have great news to know that we are being able to protect. And Caudalie is the only one at this time to be able to have this complex. It's a anti-cell burnout complex. So it's going to help to protect your skin from the environment in the way that you will have vitamin C that will help in your lipid and in your hydration, and then vitamin E in your lipid, and then you'll have the free radicals protected with the grapeseed polyphenol, and you'll have a spruce extract, which is efficacy, that is going to help to auto-regenerate the whole complex. So your anti-cell burnout is basically going to be a great protection for your skin. It also will give you a glow activating, so you'll be able to have this beautiful glowing skin that you should have from having a normal life and not being stressed out and burnt out, basically. So going through the line, we have a serum. The serum is going to have the highest concentration in the anti-cell burnout complex and microhyaluronic acid, so being able to penetrate very deeply into the skin. We have a moisturizer for the eye area. You know that the eye area is the thinnest skin in your face, 5 to 10 times thinner than the rest of your skin, so really shows and doesn't have any oil glands, so shows signs of aging much faster, especially because it's always in motion, we're always blinking. So it will have a tendency to line and age faster than the rest of the skin. It has horse chestnut and licorice, so it's going to help in improving the blood circulation and preventing dark circles and puffiness. It also has fern and peptides to really help to hydrate the skin as well. And we also have a nighttime oil, a detox oil, that's going to help to regenerate your cells, because you have essential oils of carrot, sandalwood, and lavender that's going to help to detox the skin. It also has essential oils of neroli and petit grain, and that's going to energize your skin. So when you wake up in the morning, you have a refreshed, beautiful skin. And the star of the show that I know that Dr. Sherber loves is the 3-in-1. 3-in-1 is a glow activator. So it's going to work as a shield for your skin. It has polysaccharides, the sugar from the grapes. The polysaccharides is going to create like a veil on your skin. So it's going to be like a true protection, 8 hours long, for free radicals, pollution, and activate your glow. And we did a clinical study, which you will have in your documents, a clinical study where they did have the skin exposed to exhaust, and the 8-hour after cleaning the skin, you'll see a before and after. You'll see on the skin that didn't get the protection how the pollution went into your skin even after washing it. That's what really frightened me the most. To think that we are running around in this polluted environment, which most of us are living in cities, and to know that we are washing our skin at night and thinking that we're good, and we're not. This pollution has microparticles that penetrate. So to have this as your shield is super important for all of us. And I feel that Mathilde, for example, who lives in Hong Kong now, she's the owner and founder of Caudalie, has been using serums to help to firm her skin, but also has been using this 3-in-1 being in Hong Kong to protect from the pollution as well. So I wanted to have Dr. Sherber talk a little bit about how you discovered Caudalie and what do you like about Caudalie.
Sure. So I discovered Caudalie many years ago, not in the US. So before it was really in the US, we were in St. Bart's, and we have French pharmacies there with products from France, and I discovered actually your SPF 20, which is still one of my favorite products because it's really high in antioxidants. And here, yeah, that is one of our most favorite. We all love that sunscreen. That's one of our sunscreens that we say is for people who hate sunscreen because it's so lightweight. And we have a lot of patients who come here. I'm a dermatologist and my husband's a plastic surgeon, and we of course want everyone on daily sunscreen. You all probably saw that study this year that talked about people who use sunscreen daily for a year, who didn't use any other anti-aging products, and their skin quality in terms of texture and tone improved dramatically. So we know that daily sunscreen makes such a difference. So if we can get people to use sunscreen, even if they hate it, I'm a big fan, so that's a great one for that. So that's how I first discovered Caudalie. My gateway drug to Caudalie was your sunscreen. And we started this practice 2.5 years ago, and Caudalie was one of the first brands that we brought in, and we have an edit of my most favorite products. And the newest addition to our edit is this 3-in-1 product. And in the dermatology literature, for years now, pollution has been a really hot topic. Of course, free radicals, you all are familiar with, writing about beauty and things like that. Free radicals are really a big deal with UV exposure. So for many, many years, we've known that when UV light hits the skin, it creates free radicals. Free radicals cause oxidative damage to the skin, and so antioxidants, for many years, have been part of sunscreens. And so that Caudalie sunscreen I discovered many years ago has antioxidants. But the newer science is showing that pollution causes free radicals. So the clinical study that Caudalie references, and it may be in your materials, the Krupman study, talks about living in an urban environment, and people in this city environment had an accelerated development of brown spots and nasolabial folds they used as a proxy for early wrinkling. And that's terrible, right? Because my patients come in and see me and they're like, I have brown spots, I have wrinkles, this is not good, what can we do about it? Well, prevention is really the best thing. In all of our health concerns, anything we can do for prevention is really so much better than what we can do for treatment. Of course, we have treatment options, but if we can prevent, we all want to do that. And if we look at the trends in Generation Y, as you were discussing, as one of the target demographics for this skincare launch, Generation Y is really all about prevention. It wants to do anything possible to take care of health proactively. So if we can shield the skin against pollution, that's a great thing. And that Krupman study had too small a sample size to be able to comment definitively, but saw even a trend within that bigger sample of people who lived closer to a big highway having even worse signs of dark spots and wrinkling. And so of course I'm like, right by the road, right by construction site, because they're building a 1 million square foot complex in Midtown Center across the street. It's 1 million square feet. So I'm like, great, they have like cement mixers and all this stuff, like huge diesel exhaust. Thank goodness you loved right. So we know that pollution is not good. And if you look at cities that have huge pollution problems like LA, Beijing, but DC, I mean, how much development and construction do we have here? We know that this is an issue. Basically, pollution we're finding is causing the same problems that UV light is causing, mainly free radical damage. And so antioxidants are our best defense against free radicals. And so what we know about UV light, we can extrapolate to pollution. So topical antioxidants are a great idea. And patients sometimes ask me, well, why can't I just take a multivitamin? Right? Why can't I just take antioxidants? But there have been big studies in Europe looking at oral antioxidants and skin cancer. And especially in women for some reason, and we're not really sure why, but in these European studies, people who took high-dose antioxidants had a higher incidence of skin cancer and lung cancer. And we think it's because the body is constantly surveying for DNA damage. And when the body finds it, the immune system gets rid of those damaged cells. And if you take really high-dose antioxidants, you actually can prevent the body's ability to get rid of those damaged cells. So I say to my patients, have your green tea, which we're having today, have your fresh fruit, have all those healthy foods, but don't overdo it with tons of supplements because you may kind of mess up those natural systems. And use topical antioxidants, which we know from many clinical studies actually enhance the body's DNA repair mechanisms. So topical antioxidants are really good for the skin. A healthy, balanced diet is really good for your body, but don't overdo it with tons of these supplements.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. So I kind of do my own gel manicures at home every other week.
Yeah.
Should I put something on my
Fingerless
hands?
gloves
Okay.
is what I recommend because the sunscreen, sometimes the oils can kind of leach down because I wash my hands 1,000 times a day and hand sanitizing 1,001 times a day. So I have found from personal experience, if you put sunscreen, the oils can,
Okay.
and then your manicure can
Yeah.
But I just wear
The gloves. Okay.
But I would wear them because even the LED lights for gel, now we're like getting rid of the LED lights can emit in a UV spectrum. So
Okay.
even if they say, oh, it's LED, it
Yeah.
still can be UV.
Yeah. Mine's both. So. Yeah. Okay. I was like, do I need to put free radicals on and thin gloves? Like, what, which I or whatever.
An antioxidant, yes.
Antioxidant.
But Caudalie make a great body lotion that's antioxidant rich.
Oh, so put that on. Okay. You should sell that as a pair.
I know, right?
There is something there.
I want to see.
Yeah. But that's a great question.
Okay.
But no, I think fingerless gloves are great. And you can get them like on Amazon. I have reasons to go and just get the manicure gloves.
Great.
Question.
Everyone. Amazon's just spiking.
Very good question. What's the next question? No, I'll be wearing fingerless gloves outside. Like Madonna. Like Madonna. But I think this is a really great new launch that I bet is going to inspire other brands, sorry to say, to go into this sphere because it is such an important topic and we all are living in a world that's changing with less ozone, more pollution.
You're pitching this to all of the young faces,
All faces need it.
right? But you were saying specifically for younger folk. So what about for me?
All faces need it. I think Caudalie
Will
is
this do this? Is there something else that I should be adding to this?
all faces. This I don't view this as a generation wide only launch. I think Caudalie is encouraging this to be something that younger skin types consider to start for prevention now. But this is something I'm saying to my patients at all ages should be a part of your skincare regimen to think about shielding your skin against pollution. I think these are products that younger skin types can enjoy because they're lightweight. They aren't so rich that you can't wear them in your 20s and 30s. But for my patients with more mature skin, I'm encouraging them to use this as a shield step over a richer moisturizer. So I think probably this 3-in-1 moisturizer would be a little bit lightweight as a solo moisturizer for a more mature skin type. But I would say put a richer moisturizer on and then use this to shield skin from pollution over top and under sunscreen. Because there is no SPF in the 3-in-1 moisturizer. But the principle of shielding one's skin from environmental damage is the same for any age.
But you're saying put it over a richer moisturizer.
If you
Don't
need
you
more nourishment.
usually use a lighter weight under a heavier weight?
But this is a shielding step. So this is basically a film forming moisturizer. So my concern would be, and maybe Régine can comment,
Yes, exactly.
that if you were to put an oily moisturizer on top, you might break up the barrier of this. Would that be
This,
correct?
for exactly. This, for example, would be a moisturizer that I know I love as a treatment for my skin because it's a global anti-aging in the way that it has the polyphenol to protect, it has resveratrol to firm, and viniferin to brighten. But then on top of this is my true treatment. I would have this as my shield because this way I know I'm protected from the environment. And then I do put this on top as my SPF. I love layering over, yes, the SPF should be on top because it should be the last thing that you put on your skin. The molecules are so big that that's the reason why Mathilde decided not to put an SPF in the 3-in-1 because this way it could be a true treatment and really treat all different layers of cells. If it had an SPF, it would just sit on the surface of the skin.
How long do you let each layer like sit in before you put the next one?
Yeah. I would say a minute. These are lipophilic products in the way that the patent is delivered into your skin once it touches your lipid, so it goes right into your skin. A lot of companies have hydrophilic, which is basically evaporating in water. So to know that this is like the best delivery system, it goes right in and then you could, add it. I go one after the other.
Okay.
You don't need to wait, but you can wait a minute.
Over top of that.
So this works actually as a makeup primer.
Oh,
So it's, a lot of makeup artists I know have been using this now because they feel like it's like they're, one and done in the way of treatment and primer as well. It has a beautiful glow. You'll get to try it and see how it works on your skin.
And Régine has been here yesterday and today treating our, two lovely facial experience that we developed. So they're having an antioxidant enriched physician strength glycolic peel and then having a treatment with the Caudalie product and this pollution defense treatment, and you all will have in your gift bags. Not, unfortunately, the opportunity to do a fishing control for 2 days, but to see me for a peel, and we'll apply some of these products to your skin after so you can feel them, and then you'll actually get to see our makeup artist nurses and make our makeup refresh, so you don't have to go out into the world feeling So just to mention that if you do want to schedule that before you leave and look at your calendars, we're happy to arrange that before you go. Just I wanted to mention that. So before it slips my mind, but at least that way you'll get to see a little bit what the products do on your skin in sequence, since that can be a question of how do you layer this type of product into your regimen. And that's always a challenge when a new type of skincare product comes on the market. And I think even if we think back, maybe I'm a little more graduation, but even makeup primers when they first came out, it was like, wait, I just moisturize, and then there's another step before makeup. But I think that these sorts of barrier products are going to become more of a skincare step. I think it's going to become more something we're used to, this kind of shielding step, because the environment's changing, and I'm not sure the